Whenever you meet someone who has more experience than you start to think that they know more than you because they've walked the path before. So I met someone who just got retired, and he was telling me that I shouldn't be stressing about work because I should enjoy my life. He told me that there were 11 people he knew that didn't make it past 45. That hit me because I was like, I'll retire once I'm 30. I still say I'll retire once I'm 30, but I don't think I'll retire at 30. I'll prefer continue doing something. And I realized that you don't really want to be rich and don't have anything to do, any purpose, any like sitting at home with all the money is not gonna make you happy. In retirement, my plan would be to do what any other rich people do once they have everything they want, which is just to do YouTube. And because it's like a creative facet. You're actively using your brain to write scripts, video editing, learning how to run a business, like hiring people. Yeah, it's a lot going into just creating a YouTube video and actually building a brand through YouTube. So in retirement, that's what I would be doing, along with doing real estate, stocks, some other ventures, but it will most likely be social media. I think that will be the thing that will last for a long time. Having a personal brand, having a brand in general, being able to provide value, learning how to sell, all these come hand in hand. All of this to say that he was very motivational and making me look past just working for someone else. So I wrote down some stuff that he told me so I don't forget. So I'll just read it to you because it's easier than trying to remember everything. So he said, enjoy your life. He lost 11 friends that never made it past 45. Don't burst your balls for someone else. Don't stress working for somebody else. It's not worth it. Work for 30 years. When you reach 55, decide what you want to do for the rest. And he retired at 61. He started working at 7 years old, actually, because he told me that his parents didn't have it when he was younger, so he had to start hustling while he was young. And that's admirable because I started when I was 16. The moment I arrived in Canada, my past was my past, so I had to make it over here. And each time I had to learn something new, upgrade my skills, go to school. Working for someone else is not really the goal. It's just a means to an end. Instead of stressing about working for someone else, do something on the side and do that relentlessly. How hard are you gonna work? How late are you gonna stay up? How much time are you gonna put into it instead of putting it into like clubs, parties, into doing stuff that are not getting you closer to the goal, which is to have, in the end, financial freedom. Everyone wants to be able to take care of their family without taking their time away from their family. But at the stage when you're young, when you're in your 20s, when you're in your early 30s, for girls it's different because they're at their prime beauty level. So they would want to travel, they would want to find different guys, they want to explore, and that's not what guys should do. Guys should be building during this time because your value only goes up the older you get. You're not that valuable in the long term if you're wasting your time in the now when you have the time to focus and set your goals, set your 5-year goals, your 10-year goals, and try to achieve them. Set milestones because you have outcomes and then you have milestones. Outcomes is like, oh, I want 500,000 followers, subscribers, and then the milestones are what you're gonna do to achieve it. So that would look like I'm gonna post 3 videos every week for 90 days, and then hopefully, potentially, I'll have this certain amount of followers. Then I do it again, and then I do it again. Then I have bigger goals. Oh, I want to upgrade my distribution, so I want to be able to put out, instead of 4 or 3, I want to put out 5. So it's type of goals like these that bring you towards the outcome. So if guys look at it in a way that, okay, this guy told me I shouldn't stress about work. Stop stressing about working for someone else. I get it. And that's why sometimes you feel like your purpose is not there. Sometimes you feel like you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the future looks like. And it's because that's not your future if you don't want it to be. if you want it to be, you'll make the time for what you want to achieve. That's it for this video. It was just a quick one, basically saying time is precious. Use this time, work 30 years if you're in your corporate job, along with starting a business, doing something on the side, creating content. Grab your camera. If you had a breakup before, that is way more painful than just recording a YouTube video. So yeah, the next video would probably be about consistency. So yeah, stay tuned for that and see you in the next one where we talk about how to be more consistent.